All right, let's get out to Capitol Hill now, where GOP lawmakers are weighing in all this, saying it is no coincidence that this indictment came a day after House Oversight members viewed that unclassified document, which alleges a bribery scheme involving then Vice President Joe Biden, now sitting president.
Let's join in, welcome in now Kilmeny Duchardt. She joins us live from Capitol Hill. Good afternoon, Kilmeny.
John and Bianca, the timing of that has certainly been called into question. As you mentioned, this indictment happening just a day after House Oversight Committee members were allowed by the FBI to view this document alleging a $5 million bribery scheme involving then Vice President Joe Biden, who was paid off by a Burisma executive while his son Hunter Biden was on the board of the Ukrainian gas company. That is in exchange for decades of policy influence. That's what the document alleges. Now, I just spoke with Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace, who has personally viewed that document and has cited many of those findings that she believes to be credible, even though she says that this is a process that will follow the money. But even she has questions about when this indictment has come out. Take a listen.
The timing of it is very suspicious, regardless of the facts in the case. There's no denying that they timed this to be very political, to weaponize the DOJ. Basically, this is the executive branch attempting to take out the president's number one enemy, number one opponent in a Republican primary for the presidency in 2024. So regardless of the indictment and the charges therein, there's no ignoring the suspicious timing of the indictment coming on the same day that we got access to a document corroborating a bribery scheme with the President of the United States.
And while GOP lawmakers like Congresswoman Nancy Mace continue to maintain that there is a two-tiered justice system, Democrats, on the other hand, want to say that the document scandal involving the former president and the current president are not the same. We heard a statement, rather, from the ranking Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, Jamie Raskin, who says after reviewing a trove of factual evidence, the federal grand jury found probable cause to believe that former President Trump knowingly retained hundreds of presidential and classified records, deliberately defied subpoenas, obstructed law enforcement, and lied about his continuing retention of records. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, of course, calling the indictment of the former president a dark day for the United States of America, adding it's unconscionable for a president to indict the leading candidate opposing him. Joe Biden kept classified documents for decades. He goes on to say House Republicans will hold this brazen weaponization of power accountable. John and Bianca, we've talked about so many different reports over the last few weeks of the House majority of Republicans continuing to investigate these different threads and these different tentacles. We know the House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan is very keen on finding out what is in that DOJ memo. He wants the unredacted version about what led up to the raid on the former president's home, because it's not just the accusation that the former president's been indicted and not the sitting president, but again, the differences in how those documents were retrieved from both of those individuals.
Kilmeny Duchardt live for us on Capitol Hill. Thank you, Kilmeny.